The Queen has finished her last official business in the nation's capital on a sombre note. She's returned to the National War Memorial to lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. As George Roberts reports, her visit has pushed the Republican debate to the back burner.
Pausing to reflect on the memory of those lost in battle. She paid tribute to the unknown soldier and the 100,000 who've died for Queen and country. In 1954, a young Elizabeth came to pay respects to Australians killed in World War II.
They paused to lay a wreath on the white marble stone of remembrance in the Assembly.
This time it's the 29 killed in Afghanistan.
That is seriously important. That is today's climate, that is today's servicemen, and of course our next generation of servicemen will enter the service with the knowledge of Afghanistan ringing in their ears.
Those decorated for bravery were also touched by Her Majesty's presence.
Because the War Memorial here is where the spirit of Anzac is.
And hundreds of locals waited in the rain for one last chance to see their monarch. She didn't disappoint.
Better seen her than not seen at her at all.
Pretty amazing, yeah it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience kind of thing.
Even wet weather hasn't dampened enthusiasm for this royal visit. Crowds have been bigger than expected at most of the Queen's engagements, suggesting the Republican movement has a long way to go to get traction. Not so, say its founders.
The Queen will always be much loved, whether we are a republic or not.
The monarchy have become rock stars, and she is a very good rock star.
They're still focused on an eventual Australian head of state.
I think the next opportunity, realistic opportunity for there to be a change to our constitution is after the end of the Queen's reign.
Not if these royalists have anything to do with it.
That's where we come from, so we should keep it. I think, anyway.
I think we're carving out our own national identity fine, but we leave this as part of our tradition.
Longing to be reigned over. George Roberts, ABC News, Canberra.